Gut Stuff, we're partnering with BioGaia to bring you Weaning with Guts. And Weaning Week's theme this year is Wean Wise, Gut Thrive. Is your gut thriving? Is it thriving? So, here at the Gut Stuff, we've pretty much got adult gut health on lockdown. But when it comes to kids, I literally didn't have a clue. So we've partnered with BioGaia to follow Bear's weaning journey with Lucy. Hi, who's a children's dietitian, to keep us on the right side of the tracks to follow Bear's journey for Weaning Week. Wish us luck.
So this was a question from a follower. I've heard babies cannot appropriately digest legumes, same thing, okay, until they're 3 years old. Is this true? I really do. I love the internet because I would love to know where this little bit of information, this snippet of information comes from. And I have to say, it really grinds my gears because it causes parents to doubt themselves and overcomplicate things. It is absolutely not true that babies cannot digest legumes or beans or pulses. Arguably, they are very good for gut health. They can make your baby a little bit windy. They can make us all a little bit windy. We all know the song about baked beans, which isn't a problem because that's just the gut doing its job. So please don't worry about that. You can absolutely include them. They're a really nutritious food. They're a way of getting iron into babies. They're really easy to mash, blend, form into little patties and sausages for finger feeding. This one gets a big royal, don't listen to everything you read on the internet, bullshit. So this is one I hear a lot, and the question is there a better way to do weaning? You know, I've read lots about baby-led weaning. Is this the better way to wean a baby? Does it mean they're not going to be a fussy eater? Is it bad to use purees? And it always makes me smile because it feels mildly shaming about parental choice, which is really important when you come to any decision about your child, but also when it comes to feeding your child. So the thing I always remind parents at this point is that regardless of the approach that you take, you can still follow your baby's lead. You can still be baby-led, whether you do starting with purees, starting with finger foods, or lots of people do a bit of a combination of both. And the end goal is always the same, is that your baby progresses with textures, that really important variety from a learning perspective, from a development perspective, from a gut health perspective, and that they're having essentially adapted family meals by around 12 months of age. And some babies will reach that well before 12 months of age. So no, there isn't a better approach. On the topic of fussy eating, because people want to make the right choice to help prevent things going forwards, I think it's really important to know, in my clinic, I see lots of children who are fussy or selective eaters, and I probably see equal parts children who were weaned on from sort of a traditional puree spoon-led approach and baby-led, because so much of how baby and child feeding behaviour develops and changes is development. And development is something as parents and as professionals we can work with and support, but we cannot control. So things in the toddler years where children become, more reluctant to try new foods, tell you that their broccoli is yuck or anything else like that, is more often due to developmental changes and experience around food rather than the fact that you did or didn't do a particular weaning method. So we're going to make sure that that one goes absolutely in the bin. And with both approaches, by the way, you can offer all-important variety, plenty of opportunities to learn around food. You can sit and eat with them. There is no better approach. Does the supplements or probiotics that my baby has when they start weaning need to change? So it's actually a really good question. There are some changes around vitamin supplementation that happen for babies around 6 months of age when they start weaning, and that recommendation is in the UK at the moment that from around 6 months, babies can move on to a combined vitamin A and D supplement, unless baby is formula fed and still having over 500 mils of formula a day. So for formula fed babies, you will often find that somewhere between 6 to 12 months, they will have dropped their volume of milk below 500 mils and they need that combined vitamin A and D supplement. Breastfed babies, or potentially combination fed babies, depending on how much formula they have, will need to then start taking a vitamin A and D combined supplement. In terms of probiotics, they're still beneficial at this stage. If you think about combining all of the work that you're doing around offering variety, exposure to lots of different nutrients, fibre, really positive things for the gut, you can continue to use a probiotic alongside. They're not going to counteract each other. They're probably almost certainly going to be both jointly supportive of your child's gut development and gut microbiome development. So there is no need to stop or change your probiotic. I was going to neatly fold this into the Bullsh bin, but we'll make sure it goes in the Bullsh bin. And for the final time, we're done.